I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Kick it for me one time, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, VIP.
What's up, Matty B? Let's kick it.
Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. I said that with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Flows like a hop from daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll flow to the extreme and rock a mic like a vandal. Light up the stage and wax a jump like a candle.
Do you want to achieve a goal? Then here are 3 top tips in less than a minute. First, make a pledge by telling your friends and family what you're trying to do. This not only creates a fear of failure, but also a sense of support. Second, create a detailed plan by breaking your goal into a series of smaller steps. So don't just say you're going to the gym more, but rather you're going to go on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays at exactly 6 p.m. Third, plot your progress. For example, you might try keeping a journal, using an app, creating a spreadsheet, or even sticking updates to the fridge. And so next time you want to achieve a goal, remember the 3 Ps: pledge, plan, and plot.
We tell them the stories, they read about the history, but for them to actually be here and to see the bridge and to talk to these incredible heroes who helped make possible their lives, what a treat that was.
One of the foot soldiers was a woman who said she was 14 years old when she marched. Mm-hmm. She was so scared.
Right.
The woman who is 111, she made her go through with the march because she said, if you walk away now, you'll let your fears guide you and rule you forever. And she went ahead with the march, but on that day, she got her head beaten in. And for me, I thought about that and thought, that would have been Sasha on that day.
We have now gotten rid of the formal barriers to voting. That was a monumental, heroic task. And yet, more than half of us in many elections opt out. Mm-hmm. And if there's one thing to take away from Selma, it's that there is power
in that vote. And there's power in people getting engaged. When they do, not all problems are solved overnight. Mm-hmm. That's why a march is such a good metaphor, because that march is one that always has a new leg to it, a new twist to it, a new bridge to cross. You know, each generation, each successive generation has to walk that mile.
It is March Madness.
Breathe out, breathe in, American oxygen.
Everybody in the world is watching.
This tournament can be magical.
Young boy, hustling, trying to get the wheels in motion. Breathe in, American oxygen.
Recognize this sound? If you pop or crack your joints, you probably do. What happens to our joints when we crack them? And is it bad for you? Synovial fluid is this lubricant-like substance that's found in between your joints. It kind of looks like an egg yolk. So when you stretch out your joint, you are releasing gas, and that gas forms a bubble and it collapses and pops. In order to crack the same knuckle again, you have to wait about 20 minutes for the gas to return back to that fluid. So how is that different from a pop you hear when you stand up quickly? The sound you're probably hearing then is the snapping sound tendons make when they slide between muscles or over bones. When a joint moves, the tendon snaps quickly over it and it makes a popping sound. So is a knuckle cracking habit safe? Probably. Donald Unger was sort of a self-described researcher who chose to pop the joints in one of his hands for 60 years, but not the other one. And he wanted to find out if popping your knuckles would actually give you arthritis. After 60 years of doing it, he found that he didn't have any more arthritis in one hand than in the other. Most medical sources agree with his findings, but there's still a chance it's not good for you. One 1990 study did find that cracking your knuckles over a long period of time led to hand swelling and decreased grip strength, but there hasn't been any follow-up research on that. So while cracking your knuckles might not be bad for you, there's still no guarantee that your popping habit won't annoy the people around you.
Oh!